Every week, we bring you stories of athletes who inspire us.
For Antoine Thaxton, the name he carries holds a lot of weight. Our sports reporter Parker Ream tells us how basketball helped Antoine bear that weight, even with a heavy heart.
It's just of who we are and the name they carry across their chest.
That Vanden name carries lots of expectations on the court.
You know, with the team, you know, we're expected to compete at a high level.
The expectations got even higher after Vanden won its first section title in 25 years in 2018.
Realistic expectations for us should be the same thing, or maybe even further, make a run for state and possibly win it, because this team has a lot of talent and we just have to start working as a team and really know each other better. And once we do that, we'll be one of the best teams out here.
That standard of excellence is what drives this Vikings team. But for Antoine Thaxton, that push for success was about more than just the accolades.
For the longest time, ever since I was a kid, it's been me and my mom just against the world, basically.
Antoine began basketball after turning 10. Around the same time, tragedy struck the Thaxton family.
Around my 4th grade year, we noticed she was diagnosed with cancer, and after months of fighting it, her immune system shut down and we lost her.
Antoine's mom, Tanya, passed away after a tough fight with leukemia.
It took a big toll on me as a person because she was my best friend and really the only one who's been there for me.
Antoine's motivation for success turned to the legacy of a loved one, continuing to push past a heavy heart.
Since then, I've really just dedicated my life towards making her happy and trying to make her proud.
Because for Antoine, basketball is a shot to honor his mother, the woman that sparked his inner drive.
Of course it translated into basketball because I knew that she wanted me to put my all into everything that I do, and since I took basketball seriously and I had a love for the sport, I wanted to make sure that you know, I'm just succeeding and doing everything I can for her.
Antoine pursued his career in basketball and continued to work hard. His grandfather Larry was there every step of the way.
Me and him had this special connection, and a part of that was sports, and it was basketball, and he knew I loved it, and he was studying basketball, and I don't know, ever since then he just played a big part.
Larry attended road and home games, cheering on Antoine as the Vikings pushed for the section title. But just as Antoine prepared for his senior season of basketball, Larry Thaxton suffered a heart attack. The loss is something that Antoine didn't talk about often.
And he didn't say nothing. He came every day, and his spirit still shines. He still brought, you know, his Antoine personality, his character of being Antoine.
Rather than let the loss of his grandfather bring him down, Antoine instead channeled it into motivation in his senior season.
Since the season started, I've really just been focusing on channeling my emotions and translating that into doing better on the court and for my team and trying to be myself out there.
It wasn't until a field trip to an Air Force base that Antoine told his team.
In that moment, you know, it was really emotional. I was crying. A lot of people was crying, you know.
It's ironic. We actually didn't even know. And that's shame on us, but it's because we give him his space.
But by just being there, the Vanden team became the crutch that Antoine could stand on in his time of need.
He still allows you to coach him and coach him hard because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to love him harder.
It's a really good thing to have because I honestly don't know where I'd be without them. I mean, each and every one of my teammates, they're like family to me, and we're all close. And just having someone to lean on and someone to be there for me is really all I could ask for at this point.
It is a bond built through basketball, leading to a family that is and forever will be, always with Antoine. Reporting in Fairfield, Parker Ream, 49ers Sac-High Sports.
At the line shooting one, C.J. Haywood.
Now, Vanden has lost some close games, but Antoine says he thinks they'll get back on track once league starts and is excited for his senior season with this team.
Yeah, and he knows his grandpa's up there looking out for him.
Yes.
All right.